Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today, as you can see, this is filmed the day after I recorded this video. But here I am doing the voiceover and everything because I recorded it offline, and then at the time I just didn't feel like being on camera at the time. Um, but yeah, I'm just here doing the voiceover and everything. Um, but then I forgot to um, do the outro. So here's the outro. So after the game, or yeah. So in the here we are. So in the intro, Shohei Otani, he had 92 90 contact, 65 vision, 96 clutch, 85 and 90 power. Not good defense, so had him at DH. 70 speed, 80 stealing, 99 arm strength, of course, the pitching, but this card is not a two-way card. It's just a strictly a hitter card. And then our second debut guy of the video, uh, Minataka Murakami, 93, 84 contact, 45 vision, 90 clutch, 110 and 101 power. Not great defense, but he's going to be at first base. And yeah, so and then we just have them on the God Squad. And yeah, if you like this, or let's get into the gameplay. Now we are into the gameplay. So I'm doing a voiceover here, as you can see here. And so we had Ken Griffey Jr. for my opponent lead off with a double. Anyway, like with that should not have been a hit. Honestly, it was like way outside the zone, and somehow he was able to pull it for a double. But then we have Ellie De La Cruz with Anibal Sanchez on the mound for me. And we got the first out. And by the way, I forgot that I was wearing these jerseys just for fun, like when I was grinding or like doing a little bit of stuff offline. I just completely forgot I had them on. Um, but here we go. Well, there was Shohei in his first at bat with a base hit. So, I mean, great start for a debut. And then we have Tulo hitting second, which he also had a single, so back to back hits. And then Murakami in his first at bat on a 1-2 count. I just did not see that well and struck out. Other than that, we didn't score there. And then for some reason, my left fielder at the time, I don't remember who that was, but he for some reason wouldn't lock on to the ball, and it just completely went over him. And he scored his second run. And then Shohei in his second at bat, he struck out. And then Tulo here, another base hit. So I mean, I just been seeing the ball super well at Tulo and getting a good amount of hits recently. So hopefully that'll continue for a while. And then Murakami strikes out again. I just was not seeing the ball well with him. And then in the fourth inning, we have J Ram here with a solo shot to cut the lead down in half. I mean, that went 443, 105 or something off the bat, it said. And then Chipper Jones here is going to get a base hit there, so back-to-back hits. And after the Murakami out, and then after that, nothing really happened. And then so we skipped to the bottom of the fifth, where Shohei hit second this inning, which he grounded out because I just kept swinging at terrible pitches. I just, again, was not seeing the ball super well off Bob Gibson with my debut guys. And then Tulo somehow beat that out for another base hit. And then Murakami came up for his third at bat of this game and gets hit by the pitch. So now it's 2 runners on for J Ram. And J Ram comes up after this home run, or actually, no. Yeah, in the 6th inning. So yeah, we couldn't score after those, 2 hits, so too low. So we couldn't score there. But then J Ram doubles, and then Chipper grounds out, but we move him up to third. And then Victor Martinez came up here. yeah, again, like I just kept swinging at stuff outside the zone that I should not have swung at, and then completely realized that it's Rachel Iglesias in the video, or I mean in the game. So he brought him out of the bullpen because I think he was thinking I might have been seeing, um, seeing Bob Gibson better, but I don't know. And now he doubles, and we give up our third run against Anibal Sanchez, so it's now 3-1 here in the top of the 7th. And then his Murakami, which he looks really cool in these throwback Baltimore Orioles jerseys, the black and gold. And then still in the 7th, we get Rod Carew to ground out to J-Ram at second, and then Shohei comes up and he basically good PCI, and then just very early timing, so grounded out there. And then we give up another home run, this time to King Griffey Jr. This guy just started seeing Sanchez super well, and then Murakami strikes out again, as you saw there, and then Albert Pujols comes up, and I don't remember, late timing, good PCI, and it drops. Okay, ground roll double. That's right. And I'm Mickey Mantle got out, I'm guessing, and then J-Ram comes up and just under it with the PCI. As if I was a little bit even more up with the PCI a ton of bit, it probably would have been another home run, more than likely. And then his Shohei homers, it's the same Shohei homers there. With Kenley Jansen in the game, and then for some reason, my pitches kept going down the middle. For whatever reason, even though I was not putting it down the middle, it just kept happening. And then Chipper Jones hits a double down the line, into the deepest part of the park. And then Shohei Ohtani with 2 outs here. Strikes out again. I mean, I was just not having good at bat with Shohei in these first few games. And then here we have Murakami leading off, well, not leading off, but hitting third again, but leading off this next game, as you're seeing. He finally gets a hit, and it's a double down the line. So that is 2 outs, a 2-out double. And then Albert Pujols comes up against Christopher Sanchez. I think this is game 3 or something like that. And then hit a good PCI and just right at him. So just super unlucky. And then Shohei hits it pretty, I mean, it's early and bad, or kind of bad PCI in a way, but just gets unlucky and hits it right to somebody. And then he comes up and crushes a home run. Perfect home run, 411 feet into the Rockies bullpen at Coors Field, and gives us a 1-0 lead. And the Murakami comes up, and that is a base hit up the middle after 2 lows on, I believe. Yeah, because I remember he has 82 speed. And then Shohei Ohtani comes up and leads off the 5th inning. I was just felt good pitching here or in this game, but it was just kind of boring, so I didn't want to show it. I mean, it wasn't there was no pitcher I was debuting, so didn't really need to show it. And then Tulo with the 1 out here in the 5th, doubles again. So like I'm just seeing the ball super well at Tulo recently, as I was, and Pujols is crushing the ball as well. So the guys that should be going off like almost every game are finally doing their thing at the same time, and not just taking turns or whatever being good, and then the other one being super unlucky or whatever. And then Jose Ramirez with a double down the line, or maybe no, he let the ball go past him, and it was probably going to end up being an inside the Parker, and the guy quit. So that's a win for me. And then our third game this time, we're on the road at Polo Grounds, and Shohei leads the game off with a 338 foul pole homer. And I mean, that's great for his debut. I mean, both of my guys are actually doing pretty good in their debuts. Actually getting hits. And then in the bottom of the first, Ellie De La Cruz, Ellie De La Cruz to give up a 3-run homer. So that sucks. and then J-Ram comes up and it just crushes another homer. I think his second or third of the video, something like that, makes it a 1-run ball game off Randy Johnson. And then Chipper Jones comes up, and I believe it was back-to-back homers. Never mind, it died at the wall. That's right. It felt like it was going to be back-to-back homers off the bat. I was way under and over it, or under it, and then off to the side with the PCI. So of course it's going to be. Hold on. Sorry about that. You might see a little cut in the video. Had to go to the bathroom during the voiceover, and now we have Victor Martinez here in the second inning, 2 outs. And he gets a base hit off that little wall. Wasn't able to push it for a double. It just came in or he threw it in really fast, or got to it and threw it in super fast. So and then he was able to get to third. It might have been like a double and like a tag up or something. I don't remember what it was, but he was able to get a sac fly, and then Shohei here strikes out again. I just kept swinging it because Randy, it just so hard to hit for me, but also I people can crush Randy off of when I use Randy in all the years that he's been back in the game, I would use him, I would get crushed by my opponent, and then when people use him against me, I just can't hit him that good. I mean, here occurs Chipper with the base hit, so it's runners at the corners now for Victor Martinez, and then here I was kind of seeing him but kind of not, or just kind of being a little unlucky here, and then just timing was bad. PCI was pretty good, but the timing was just not there. And then there with Juan Brito, he just started crushing baseballs, and goes up 5-2. And just nothing I can do there to not have him do that. And then Shohei with another base hit, very early, but PCI was good, just somehow it dropped. And then nothing happened after that, and then Shohei came up again with Randy still in the game in the 8th, and then grounds out to Randy. And then 2-0 now, right after 0 for 3 in this game, and he gets hit it to Ellie, but it was far enough to where he was able to be safe by the time the throw came in. And then Murakami flies out here to, I believe could be Trout. I don't completely remember. I mean, this was last night, and then I woke up and worked out and everything like that, and but Albert grounds out, and then we have Mason Miller into the game now here in the 8th inning, and he hits it pretty far, and what should have been a deep flyout ended up being inside the Parker, because I don't know how he couldn't catch that. I get it was over his head, but again, I don't know how he didn't catch that. It doesn't make any sense. And then here we are, the final stats of the debut. In the 3 games, 10 at-bats, Murakami had 2 hits, struck out 7 times with him, but he, I think he was fine. I just have to get more used to his swing and not swinging at terrible pitches all the time. Just get a better eye. But so there are Murakami stats, and then after that, it's taken a while, but I could have just left it. And then here we have Shohei. He did way better. 3 games, 12 at bats, 2 runs, had 4 hits. 2 of them were, so half his hits were homers, 2 RBIs, so both solo shots, struck out 4 times, but a .333 batting average. So he had a better debut than Murakami did. But I liked them both, and I think I'm gonna keep them on the God Squad possibly. And then it doesn't show it, but in these games, so in the first game, We lost 6-1. Yeah, we lost 6-1 in the first game. That um Otani had the one hit, Murakami 0 for 3. Second game, Otani uh or Otani homered and Murakami doubled. And then Murakami also had a second hit somehow or somewhere in that game, probably just a single. And then the third game, we lost 6-2. Otani went 2 for 4, had one RBI with his home run, and then Murakami 0 for 4. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, both of them did pretty decent, but Shohei did better. But yeah, I'm gonna keep both on the squad as for right now. Sorry, my nose is running a little bit. But yeah, I mean, just if you want to see more like this, or more debut videos, other videos, I have the Red to the Show series also. And then if and when I'm able to find time for it, I might have another. I mean, it'd be very rare possibly, but I'm gonna try to get it done for every team, but we'll see. But you'll see when they get uploaded. But if you like this one, please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.